welcome back. Today I'm so excited to share my morning routine with you. I've gotten so many questions. If you watch me on my vlog channel, I share a little bit more about my lifestyle, about health, fitness, and things like that. And here I feel like I've been recently sharing a lot of fashion stuff and less lifestyle. And a ton of you guys are really asking me to share my morning routine. I'm kind of a little bit psychotic when it comes to like my morning and evening routine. I just like having a really structured morning routine to set my day up for success. I personally find that your morning routine is the most influential thing in your entire day of how your day's gonna go, kind of like your outlook on the day, your energy for the day, your honestly mood of the day, how productive you'll be. I think it all really starts with your morning routine. I think if you can perfect and craft a morning routine that works for you, it'll really improve your life. I feel like you'll become more productive, you'll be more excited to wake up, you'll be more excited about the little things in your day, you'll naturally scan for more positive things, and overall your life will start to kind of like transform in a magical way as soon as you transform your morning routine. So I just want to share and walk you through my everyday morning routine. I feel like I have to do this disclaimer, so just what I do. I'm not telling anyone to do exactly what I do. Hopefully some parts inspire you, maybe the one thing resonates for me, maybe you like, I want to do that exact routine, or maybe you're like, I just want to take one idea from that. Whatever works for you is incredible and amazing, and I'm happy to help or give inspiration in any way. So yeah, let's just hop on in and let's get started. I guess an important thing to keep in mind also is I personally love waking up early. Like I like to wake up around 6:30 to 7. It really depends. I like to give myself a window because I don't want to force myself a time, because some days I'm sleepier than others and I feel like my body naturally sometimes just wants a little bit more, or sometimes I can wake up a little earlier, you know what I mean? I don't want to say wake up at 7 because I'm already a little bit critical of myself, so I feel like if I woke up at like 7:10, I'd honestly get upset. I know it's like super small things, but I just love structure. If you're into astrology, I'm Mars and Virgo is like structure. Like I just like the morning and evening to be structured. I'm not too crazy about I like structuring my day general wise, but I just feel like building like that solid foundation in the morning, having your day, and then building that solid foundation at night just allows your mind, body, and soul just to kind of like have a framework. Like it's like, oh, it's a new day, morning, night, and then things happen throughout the day. I feel like maybe if you know, like you're working and you're doing this and you have hobbies and you're working out and you're hanging out with your friends, I feel like sometimes a lot of people feel as though their life gets really jumbled, right? Like they're doing this and this, and they kind of feel like they're like a ping pong ball being just like swung back and forth and back and forth. And I feel like no matter how crazy your life is, maybe you're trying to do a ton of stuff. For example, at one point, in April, I was like going to school, I had finals, I was also launching a jewelry line, so I was having tons of meetings for that. I was also packing up to move. Like I was also at the same time like working out every single day and still going to class and doing videos and vlogs and working on my PBA website. And that was probably one of the most intense times in my life, to be honest. Not like intense sounds bad, but one of the busiest times of my life, because I was just handling so much. Like I was doing something every second of the day, and it was kind of chaotic. Like I was going to class and I was studying, and then I was like packing, and then I had like a meeting, and then I was like going to get like chains, and then it was just like, you know what I mean? And then I was like filming in the corner because my living room was all being packed up, and then I was like driving back. It was a lot, you know. But I feel like the morning and night routines during that time just allowed me to stay centered, and like I honestly maybe felt frazzled like one day out of the whole month, even though like normally that's like kind of a lot for someone to do at once. But because I had such a foundation, I felt like my life still felt super structured, and I felt like, oh, I'm just doing all these things, but my main thing is structured. I don't know if I'm explaining that or verbalizing that in the best way possible, but hopefully you get the gist. So I like to make a time frame for me to wake up. You guys could do the same, maybe 7 to 7:30, 7:30 to 8, whatever works for you. I personally still like to get a good amount of sleep. Like I love the idea of people wake up at 5:30. That's so incredible, and just like I'm so sure you feel amazing, it's so much done. But for me, like the earliest I can go to bed is like 9:30, 10. I just naturally don't really get tired before, and I don't know, I just feel like for me that hour doesn't really change much in my day. Like if I really needed that extra hour, like let's say I needed the hour to work out, or really needed that 1 hour or something, it would be impactful. But I feel like I already kind of currently have time to do more. I think that once I start finally my last year of university, but my last year I will be probably waking up at 5:30 to work out, because I'll really need that hour. So it's kind of like based on what you need. Like, do you need that extra hour in the morning, or would you rather have the extra hour in the evening to relax? I really don't like when books or speakers or whatever kind of like force something on you, like wake up at 4:30, wake up at 5:30. Like if it's not gonna, it's all like a custom fit. I'm sorry I'm rambling, but I feel like I have a lot of experience because I've tried so many routines and ways of waking up and ways of sleeping. I feel like I've tried a lot of productivity hacks. Like there's this book called The Productivity Project where a guy tries a year of different productivity hacks, and I feel like I honestly did that too. And so I'm speaking from personal experience, but if you don't need to wake up that extra hour at 5:30, don't stress yourself out, don't stress your body out. Like let's say you went to bed late and you're gonna wake up, you're gonna be not well rested and exhausted, you might be irritable all day, you might be sensitive all day. Like we're trying to set you up for the best day possible, not like force you to wake up early just to say you did it and then to feel miserable. That's not the goal. It's not the goal to wake up at 4:30, post that you're at the gym, but then like feel awful all day. Like we want you to feel good. If we wake you up at 9, it means you have a great day, you get everything done. That's amazing. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like no one's better than anyone else for waking up early. You know what I mean? If you wake up at 9 or 10, let's say, but you get everything done with your day, you feel amazing, and you go to bed at a good time, like that works for you. For you, that's productive. You know, productivity is just getting what you need to get done, and I feel like in the most efficient and joyful way. Like that's the way I define it to myself. So anyway, I set the time frame. I wake up, I see how my body's feeling. I can immediately tell upon like opening my eyes if I'm well rested or not. I can tell immediately if I'm well rested or not, but I can also tell if I can get up or not. Like, or if I'm being lazy basically. Like if I know I'm well rested and I just have to get up to start my day, or if I just want to like lay in bed because I'm being like lazy. I know the difference between that and like being like my body needs the rest. And I feel like a lot of us do like that difference. So right upon getting up, I give Coco her bottle of wet food, and I go I put like on my bathrobe, it's like a fuzzy robe. I go into my bathroom and then I just put in my contacts and quickly wash my face with water, sometimes a cleanser. I really clean my face before bed, so I don't feel the need to do something super intense there. Then I come back into the kitchen and I drink a whole glass of water. I have that crystal water bottle, so I'll just fill that water bottle up, drink that whole glass, and I'll take my morning supplements. I take like turmeric, I take Albizia, I go to like a wellness, holistic, natural doctor. If you guys knew, my sinuses were really awful like a few months ago, and I've been going to her, my sinuses cleared up, and I've had so many positive results. So I have just like supplements that I take. I take like a probiotic, and then I drink that whole bottle of water to hydrate. Then I make myself coffee. It really depends. I go through cycles of bulletproof coffee. If you don't know what that is, you can just YouTube Daily Polina Bulletproof Coffee, and I show you how to make it step by step. It's basically a coffee that just boosts your mental clarity and energy. It literally hypes you up like insane. Like you feel like ready to rumble. The flavor takes a little bit of getting used to. I also make a vegan version of it without the ghee, so a personal preference. But so I go like this. I think I talked about this in a recent vlog if you follow me at Daily Polina, but I go through ebbs and flows with that. Sometimes I'm really into it, sometimes I'm really not. Like I try to listen to my body. I'm very intuitive with stuff like that, and intuitive with food too. I eat as little or as much as I want. I don't really like count calories or anything like that, or like weigh my food. I don't do any of that. I just like eat what I need to, and I just eat what's good for my body. So I take my supplements, and I drink my coffee, and then I'll usually make a quick breakfast in the morning. It depends on how hungry I am. Sometimes I'll just have some fruit and I feel satisfied. Sometimes I'll toast like Ezekiel bread with peanut butter and a little bit of honey drizzled. Sometimes I'll make steel cut oats with like blueberries on top. It really depends on how hungry or not hungry I am. Sometimes I'm really hungry and I'll have like both. It just depends. I also try to go to the gym really quickly, so I know that if I'm not super hungry, sometimes I'll just have a banana or two and then kind of do like fasted cardio. It's not on purpose, kind of, but like I just try to, if I'm not hungry, I'm not going to force myself to eat something. Then immediately what I do is I meditate. I meditate for 30 minutes usually every day. And that sounds like really intimidating maybe to someone, but I started with 5 minutes when I started like 2 years ago meditating, so it's a slow process. I don't expect anyone to be like, right, I'd be like, I'm going to do an hour meditation. Like I would do 5 minutes for months, honestly. So I really recommend meditating. I'm not really going to go into the benefits because I feel like I talk about it so much on my vlog channel that it's like I feel annoying. Meditation is incredible. It's going to improve your life in every single way. That's all I'm going to say. But I love meditating with crystals, so I just put out all my crystal bracelets. If you guys are following me and are into crystals and stuff, you know my mom hand makes all the crystal bracelets and Reiki charges them personally for each person. So I pick the ones that I want for the day based on how I'm feeling, or like if I, you know what I mean, whatever I'm feeling like I want that day, just look at the ones I'm drawn to. And I use peppermint oil every morning. I find it really helps my meditation. Like it's really refreshing, so I feel like I've connected the scent to the morning, so it immediately kind of like gets my mind ready for the day. I don't know if that sounds weird, but I've been doing it for years, so I feel like I immediately smell the peppermint and I know it's like the beginning of the day. It's like a really weird association. You can use any oil that you want, or you don't have to use oil at all, but I love using oil meditation. Some people like using lavender, even in the morning, because it's soothing. Really, see what oil you're interested. I also, just I would just see what kind of resonates with you, or you don't have to use an oil, but I'll Palo Santo and I'll meditate, and then immediately what I'll do is I will make sometimes I love having an extra shot of espresso. I know it's like some people don't like having a lot of caffeine, but I don't like to have caffeine past 12, so I just try to have my caffeine in the morning, and like this is super early in the morning, so it's going to wear off by the evening. So I'll make another extra shot of espresso. A lot of times I'll put it in my it's like a thermos to take with me while I walk to the gym. I can drink the espresso. I'll dilute it with a little bit of water because it's really hot when it comes out of the thing, and so that keeps it warm. Then I go to the gym. I couldn't really film at the gym because it's like really difficult to bring a huge camera out when I like normally set it up. But I can do a workout routine if you want. But I basically, on days I just go to the gym, I do weights and I do Stairmaster and things like that. And then other days like I'll do Pilates and other stuff. But recently I've been loving like more intense gym workouts for some reason. Like again, it's an ebb and a flow. I had a phase where I was only wanting to go to Pilates, so it's really interesting. Then I walk back home, and I find the combination of waking up early, having water, having coffee, meditating, and working out, going for a walk. And maybe that's a lot, but general key themes: going for a walk, working out, and meditating. Those three combinations in the morning are so powerful because like you clear your mind. You like going for a walk is just, there's so much research behind that's like really refreshing, and it really is like you just like look around, you feel so connected to nature. And I listen to music while I walk, or I listen to like something positive. And then working out is amazing. Like even if I feel like it's not easy to drag yourself to the gym every day, I'm not gonna lie. Some days I really don't want to go. Like let me tell you, sometimes I want to go, sometimes I'm excited. Some days I'm like, this is genuinely the last thing I want to do today. And on days like that, you just kind of have to like push through it, and you're like, you just go. Like I don't know how to explain it. You just don't even question it. You just go, and after you go, you always feel better. I've never gone to the gym and regretted going to the gym. I've only regretted not going to the gym. And I always just use that in my head as a way to be like, girl, you need to go. Also in the morning, I always make my bed. There's a lot of people talk about this a lot, but it's really good to set like your day up by making your bed. It kind of affirms your mind that your day started. You're starting to do tasks. Then when I get back from the gym, I make this like power matcha bowl. I'll insert the clip right now. I'm making a smoothie, but it's amazing. You can make it into a bowl or a smoothie depending on how thick. I put matcha in it. I put maca in it. I put like hemp milk, coconut, banana, spirulina. I put so much good stuff. It's literally like granola. It's like the most like nuts. It's the most nutritious. It has also pea protein, so a smoothie every day, and like obviously save money because you're doing it with all your own ingredients, and when you divide it out, it's a lot less. But I'll insert the clip, but it's amazing because immediately you're having protein, which helps build muscle if you're like trying to build a butt or arms or whatever. It's really important to have protein really quickly after your workout, so that's the way to do it. It's giving you matcha, which is going to give you energy and more energy. If you don't have coffee, this is really good also. Just matcha and donut also a good alternative, but if you don't have coffee in the morning, you can look forward to putting the matcha into your bowl. Make a quick protein smoothie for after the gym. So I'm just adding the bananas. And then I'm going to use this hemp milk. I really like it. I realized that the base at the Equinox matcha smoothie that I really like is actually hemp milk, so I kind of stole it from them. And maca, you probably measure with like a spoon, but I kind of just eyeball it. I do like 1 tablespoon personally. I love yellow maca. That was kind of a lot. I'm pretty heavy with the maca. I don't really mind the taste, and people really don't like the taste. So if like you really don't like the taste, then I would do less. Also, this is the Whole Foods brand, but my favorite brand is a Superfood brand. I add a scoop of pea protein unflavored. Oh my gosh. Oh, it says 2 scoops. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 scoops of pea protein. And then I add a little bit of spirulina, but like literally the tiniest amount, because otherwise it makes it taste disgusting. Like seriously, like the tiniest amount. And I have it in the crushed ones like this. I like it personally like that better. They come in like tablets if you're into that as well. I think that this is good. So what else do I normally? Oh, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of almond butter. Oh my gosh! So I'm gonna add 2 large scoops of that. Looks like it's a little thick. It depends on if it's deep. If it's more liquidy, I'll have it as a smoothie. If it's thicker, then I'll just be like, okay. it like looks like it wanted to be a bowl today. So just putting that in. Very nice and green. Come on out. Come on out. I like having nuts after I work out. And I'm gonna add some sprouted vanilla chia granola, gluten-free. I really like this brand. I got it at Whole Foods. Looks like this. But I'm gonna add that on top. Yum. This is basically what I have. I'm gonna do, I can do a taste test. Amazing. It's so filling after. Delicious. It gives you maca's amazing balance your hormones. Gives you energy. The protein is really good to build muscle if you just worked out and you're doing like weights or trying to arm muscle, ass muscle, whatever. It's really, really good. The matcha is really good for natural energy too. So this is going to give you energy after the gym and it's going to fill you up while giving you protein. And then once I make that, I basically will do my hair and makeup every day. I find it so important to just get ready because a lot of times I'm working from home, doing jewelry all day, honestly like 8 to 10 hours, or I'm just editing all day or things like that, and I really don't have to put on makeup, but then you just feel like a slob. I don't know how to explain it. Like when you work from home, I feel like you still have to get fully ready, so I will still fully do my makeup, fully do my hair, and put on an outfit, and that way, and then I go to work. I like go to my desk, and I like sit in my office and work. Cut that out. And then I sit in the office and work, and like or I'm on my desktop, which I associate immediately with like work. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I've never really watched like YouTube or videos or anything like that on my desktop Mac, and so that's like I feel like the connection I make with that. And then I start my day, and also that way if I have to run quickly, I don't have to get ready. Like I can't make an excuse. Like let's say I realize that I'm out of laundry detergent. This is just a random example. I realize I'm out of groceries. If I don't have makeup on and it's later in the day, it's so much easier to be like, oh, I don't want to get ready. But if you're already ready, you're like, grab the keys, go. So that's like a little life hack. So I hope that this was really helpful. I know it's like a lot of stuff, but I find that every step in this morning routine yields a positive benefit, and that's why it's implemented. Like every little thing does something for you, like making the bed, getting ready, like doing the bowl, like doing the coffee, like doing the walk, meditation. Like every little thing adds, like, you know what I mean? I feel like there's never a quick fix. People want this like quick fix of how do I become happy, how do I become productive, and it's like it's never just like these quick fixes. It's like these consistent things that you do every day, maybe even how small, like making your bed or meditating for 5 minutes, that over time yield the biggest results. So that people ask me, how are you so productive, how are you so motivated? It's like there's no just like one thing that I do this one thing and I'm like, haha, I feel great. I mean, if I had to pick one, it'd be meditation, but like everything in general combined, just over time, you can see how that's going to yield positive results. Like your body's going to be on a routine in the sleep schedule. You're going to be building muscle. You have fitness goals, and you're going to have energy. Your apartment or home or house or room is going to be clean. Like over time, it just is going to build so much amazing momentum. So yeah, that was my morning routine. I know it's super intense maybe, but I really, really hope you found it helpful. I love you guys so much. I also have a pretty intense night routine, so if you want to see a night routine, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I love you guys more than you imagine. Feel free to subscribe if you just like to see my new uploads, and if you want to click the bell, then when you're on your phone throughout the day and I post a new video, you'll just get a notification so you can come watch it basically as soon as possible, as soon as you're done with your task. I love you so much. If you want more content like this and more chatty videos, I do have a vlog channel where I vlog a ton during the week, and I'd love you guys to join the family on there. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing week or day or night, depending on when you're watching this. I hope this inspired you in any which way. Let me know if you do any of the things that I talked about, or you got inspired to do any of the things that I talked about, or things that you think I should add to my morning routine. I'm always open to suggestions. So yeah, I love you, and I will see you soon.